Hello everyone, this is GamerTrem, and today we're going to go over power generation with EnderIO simple machines. Here we have a Simple Stirling Generator powering 3 different machines on 3 different sides. You notice this one here is not part of the EnderIO mod, however it is compatible with it, so it will power it. Many different mods work like this, so you have to kind of test them out and see which ones do or don't. Here you'll see we have conduit. Helps you extend out the power so you can adjust things a little bit better instead of being restricted to just the sides of the machine. Get started. First you need a furnace. It's the most basic machine in here. A cobblestone, right around the outside edge, and you get your furnace. Next you need 4 stone bricks. Get 4 cobblestone, whatever kind of fuel you want to use to burn and smelt it down with, put it into your furnace, and you get your 4 stone. Arrange it in a 2x2 pattern to get your stone bricks. Make sure you have 4 and you're good. Next we need a piston. 1 redstone, 1 iron ingot, 3 wood planks, and 4 cobblestone. Yeah, nice and simple, very basic, very straightforward. We all know how to make this from basic Minecraft. You'll put your wood planks up on the side, you put your cobblestone on the sides. In the center gets an iron ingot, and on the bottom is the redstone. And that is what it looks like. Next we need a simple machine chassis. 4 iron ingots, 4 iron bars, and 1 grain of infinity. Grain infinity is something new, we'll get to that here in a moment. Again, it's nice and simple, very basic. If you forget how to make your iron bars, it is 2x3 inside your crafting menu, and you get 16. In order to make the simple machine chassis, put your iron bars on each edge, iron ingots between each, and grains of infinity in the center. Now, in order to get the grains of infinity, you have to go down to bedrock. I put some up here for ease of use. Light it on fire with your flint and steel, and wait until you hear popping sounds. I already have some on my inventory here, grains of infinity, but as the fires go out, you have about a 50% chance to get the grains of infinity. Let's see if any pop up here. There we go, there's a popping sound. However, it is in the fire. So you kind of have to make sure you don't burn yourself while doing this. These things usually have a longer burn time, but they do eventually burn up. So let's go ahead and go back here. We'll just look at this again. Get your grain infinity in the center, surrounded by iron bars, and iron in the center, and that gives you the simple machine chassis. Next, we need 2 infinity bimetal gears. You'll need 8 iron ingots, 8 iron nuggets, and 2 grains of infinity. Okay, it's nice and simple, not too much needed here. Put the iron nuggets on the outer edges, on the corners. Put iron ingots between them. And in the center goes grains of infinity. You need to make 2 of those. And finally, we can put together the Simple Stirling Generator. You need 4 stone bricks, 1 furnace, 1 simple machine chassis, 1 piston, 2 infinity by metal gear, and arrange them like this, with the stone bricks on the outer edges there. On the top is the furnace, and the center is a simple machine chassis. On the bottom is the piston, and either side is the infinity by metal gear. Again, nice, basic, very simple. And that gives you the Simple Stirling Generator. Use whatever kind of fuel you like, charcoal, coal, wood, whatever will burn, and that'll provide power. The issue here, unfortunately, is that every tick, 0.1 units of power will be lost. So it is not perfect. That is why it is the simple version, very basic, but it'll get you going. And over here, we have the Simple Alloy Smelter. You'll put your materials up here, it'll smelt them down into alloy. You'll need to start off with 3 iron ingots. You'll need 2 furnace, so 16 cobble, arrange them on the outer edge, and that gives you 2 furnace. Next you need 2 stone gears. You need 8 sticks and 8 cobblestone. Arrange the sticks so they're on the outer edges, and between them will be the cobblestone, and the center will be empty, and that'll give you a stone gear. Make 2 of those. Next you need the iron bucket. 3 iron ingots, arrange them in a V pattern, and that gives you the iron bucket. Now we need to make another simple machine chassis, which is 4 iron ingots, 4 iron bars, and 1 grain of infinity. You already did this before, you already know the routine here. If you forget how to make the bars, it is 3x2 of the iron ingots. Now, when we arrange it, put the bars on each outer edge there. Between them will go the iron ingots, and the dead center will be the grains of infinity. And that will give you your simple machine chassis. And now we can assemble it all. To make the simple alloy smelter, you need the 3 iron ingots, 2 furnace, 1 simple machine chassis, 2 stone gear, and 1 bucket. Again, it's very simple once you get it all together and narrow it down. Place the 3 iron ingots up top, furnace on either side. In the center goes the simple machine chassis. On the bottom is the bucket with a stone gear on either side, and that will give you your simple alloy smelter. Alright, and let's go over here so we can get the conduits made, since we do need the conduits in order to make a more complex and more useful system. When it's not touching anything, it is just a little square that kind of floats there in the air. So first we need conduit binder composite. 5 gravel, 2 sand, and 2 clay. Make sure you go for the clay balls, not the clay blocks, as they are named the same thing but are completely different. Arrange the gravel in an X form. Put the sand on either side and clay top and bottom. That will give you 8 conduit binder composite. Add some coal to that. Smelt it down, and that'll give you 16 conduit binders. Next we need 3 conductive iron ingots. We need 3 iron ingots and 3 redstone. Very simple. Make sure you have a Stirling generator to power up your simple alloy smelter. Place iron on top, redstone on the side, add the power, and out pops your conductive iron ingots. Last but not least, we can assemble them all together. 3 conductive iron and 6 conduit binders. Very simple again. Put the conduit binders along the top, along the bottom, and in the center goes conductive iron ingots, and out pops 8 energy conduits. You see, they form a nice little line there when you put them together. Now, there are different forms of the conduits as well. There's a basic one, which puts out 640 power per tick. That's how much it can hold per tick. The enhanced energy conduit can hold 5,120 units of power per tick. And the Ender energy conduit can hold a total of 20,480 units of power per tick. And one last time, let's go over here to see how we put it all together. And there we have the Stirling generator. We power it, it goes through the conduits, and powers the 3 different machines. Again, that is not part of EnderIO, however, it is compatible, so you will be able to power it with EnderIO. That is it for the tutorial today. I hope it helped you all. If it did, hit that subscribe button, hit like, follow me, all the good stuff, and we'll definitely do more of these. Let me know if there's anything you like, you didn't like, if there's anything you would like to see in addition. Either way, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will continue more of this later. This is GamerTrem, signing out.